It's that time again.
He's Christian.
He's KJ.
And you're listening to We'll Get You Hip on comradio.com.
Let's get it!
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no...
Alright, welcome back to We'll Get You Hip here on comradio.com. I'm your host, Christian Flores. I'm with my co-host, KJ Me. Welcome back, KJ. I know, right? Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
I know, right?
I mean, I never left, but it's good to be back.
I know, back in the booth, get ready to work, a lot of things to talk about, and just for our wonderful listeners, we got bumped up to an hour. So
yeah, we got more time, baby.
Yeah, we got more time.
Let's go.
Let's get it. So, McGregor versus Floyd. Were you happy with the result?
Happy. I knew it was going to happen 6 months ago.
I mean,
50 up, 50 down.
I mean, was it worth the $100 you spent on pay-per-view, or your friend spent on pay-per-view?
Well, someone else spent $100 on the fight, and I just happened to be...
You happened to be in the vicinity?
I just happened to be in a place where I could watch it. So, I mean,
yeah.
My pockets were great, but I knew it was going to happen. I mean, people were talking about, like, oh, Conor's that good, but he's switching sports. Like, he was still switching sports. Like,
right.
You got to do something he's never done before. So,
I mean, I give McGregor plenty of credit. I know a lot of people are
Absolutely.
giving him plenty of credit. That is 10 rounds against one of the best boxers ever to do it. And he actually, people say he didn't land punches. I'd say he gave him a good run for his money for the first couple of rounds.
Right.
And I think that's probably, like Floyd said, I think 6 or 7 times in a row. That's all part of the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it doesn't matter. I feel like it was just a well fight. I think it was a good $100. Sure, I would like to see a better result in terms of maybe getting 12 rounds by decision. I don't really care.
No comment.
Okay. Moving on to some basketball. Big NBA news.
What
hasn't happened
in the NBA this summer?
Right. So Kyrie Irving got traded to the Celtics and returned. Isaiah Thomas becomes a Cavalier and a whole bunch of other stuff. You got Antic Zurich, which is their like a bust center. The first round Nets pick, Jamison Crowder.
It's not a bust center. I don't think he's come over yet.
He hasn't come over. He's overseas.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have Jamison Crowder, who's a solid 3-man who is extremely
underrated. One of the
underrated.
best defenders in the league.
I wouldn't call him a best defender. I think he's just a better overall player.
One of the best defenders in the league. And
then they actually just tacked on a second round pick, which again people are saying is completely idiotic. Why would you waste all that time and all this fuss just for a second round pick?
The Celtics are boatloaded with picks.
I know.
They have it to give away.
But that's the thing. Why would Dan Gilbert want to be so greedy about it? You already
because
got
they're technically downgrading.
Not really. Not really. Think about it. You have 3 players and a possible superstar coming to your team next year.
So, no, in terms of point guards.
Just
looking at the point guards. Do you think they got a better point guard or a worse point guard?
I would say it's a little worse. My only thing with Kyrie Irving is and this is why I like Isaiah Thomas more, is the fact that I like Isaiah Thomas's grit. His grit was made him so special and just made him dynamic.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie,
Absolutely.
Kyrie's a great player, but I honestly feel like if things don't go his way, he's just going to quit. He's just going to quit.
I mean, that's going to be the thing about Kyrie now. Going forward in his career.
He can't.
Now he's just going to have to put it all on the line every single time.
Because if not, if this doesn't work out with the Celtics, it's just the way he's not going to get the money that he should.
And it's a trade, too, so Kyrie's still through contract for a couple years.
I think it was 2 years. 2 years, and then he has an option to resign somewhere. Just throwing out some stats on either player. Thomas averaged 28 points, 29 points this season, 6 assists, and 37% from the 3-point line.
Right. Kyrie,
25 a game, 6 assists, and 40% from the 3-point line. So they're pretty similar. Of course, Thomas had to do more because he was the only one really scoring. But the 3-point percentage is a little suspect, which I feel like it's going to be important on the Cavs team. Where we got to decide who's going to be the next top 8 teams on each conference. I'm gonna go East, and you can go East. So I got Cavs, Celtics, Raptors, Wizards, Bucks, Heat, Hornet, and then I'm throwing the 76ers if Markelle Fultz is healthy, and Embiid.
Fultz will play. They'll both play.
But will they stay healthy? That's the thing. If they don't stay healthy, then I'll give that to Detroit.
I'm more worried about... All right, let me read mine. I'm going to go Celtics 1.
Really?
Celtics 1.
Okay.
Cavs 2. Because Kyrie knows what it's like to be the number 1 overall seed. Mm-hmm. And now the rest of the Celtics know what it's like to be the number 1 overall seed.
Okay.
So now they have that experience. Cavs 2. Wizards 3.
Not like that. I can understand that.
Bucks 4.
Really?
Raptors 5.
You really gonna drop them that far?
Heat 6. Sixers 7. Raptors 8.
Now, is the
Or did I say the Raptors twice?
You said the Raptors twice.
And then Hornets 8.
Hornets 8?
Hornets 8.
Okay. Just looking at the teams overall, like, I get it. I like the move up for the Wizards. I'm surprised you dropped the Raptors that far. They're still a solid team.
I just don't know. I don't know how long it's just like the same show every year. Like,
It's gonna if you say the Bucks are gonna move up as high as they're gonna be, it's gonna be has to be a big.
I think
year.
it's just because Giannis is just getting better. He just keeps getting better and better, and he's already just like freakishly good. And he just the dude has a lot of talent, a lot of scary talent.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait. If you can get a shot, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be a problem.
Yes, very big problem. And then moving on to the West, I have Warriors, Houston, Spurs, OKC, the Timberwolves, Trailblazers, Pelicans, and Jazz.
Warriors 1.
Okay.
Spurs 2. You can still respect the Spurs.
I mean, I still respect them.
Rockets 3, OKC 4.
Okay.
Wolves 5. Let's throw a surprise in here. Wolves. Suns 6. Suns got a bunch of young dudes.
I mean,
Devin Booker. They still got Eric Bledsoe.
who's on the bench?
Josh Jackson. I don't know.
Hey, it's a good sleep. Good.
That's my wild card pick.
Yeah,
Suns in the 6th spot. Wolves in the 7. And then Blazers in the 8.
Now, from NBA, we move on to the pigskin, the gridirons, talking about
back.
NFL.
It's back.
It's one more week, KJ. One more week.
Oh, college starts today. College starts tonight, so it's technically back.
All right.
They're one and the same, even though college is better.
All right, so now we want to dive into the divisions. We're not talking about the best teams. We're talking about best teams in each division.
Okay.
We're going to run through each of these, give our thoughts, give our rankings, and then call it a day. Ready? NFC East, go.
Oh, man. Starting off the hardest one. I think 10 or 11 wins gets the division title.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone got better.
Right.
Kind of except the Redskins.
Yep.
I'm going to go Giants 1, Eagles 2, Dallas 3, Washington 4.
Really? You wouldn't go Dallas 1?
No.
Like, I get it. I like the addition of Brandon Marshall to the Giants and the whole offense, and they spent a ton of money in their defense. I get it. I would put them at 2, though. The Dallas is still good. Sure, they lost Ezekiel, but think about it. They have Darren McFadden, who was an all-star at one point. They have Alfred Morris, who had 2,000-yard rushing seasons with the Redskins. And they have this other running back, I forgot his name, who's apparently not terrible. And they have the offensive line. They can get by with 6 games without Zeke. And that might even be overturned or lessened.
Yes, I did see that this morning.
So, like, it's not impossible. Moving on to the AFC East.
AFC East, that is controlled by the New England Patriots.
Yes, sir.
And that's not that's
not changing.
That's almost written in stone at this point.
Who's coming in
Jets
second,
in 4th.
You
Jets in 4th.
Yeah.
Jets in 4th. Yeah. Dolphins 2nd.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because I think the Dolphins have a good team in place.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they lost Tannehill, but like they patched it up the best they could.
Right.
And Jay Cutler knows the offense, and this was the best offense he ever played in with the head coach Adam Gase. So I think Dolphins 2 and Bills number 3.
I agree with you all the way around. I feel like Miami could be a small sleeper because Jay Cutler, when he tries and when he actually cares, he's not a terrible quarterback. He's not. I'm not gonna go off like
Jay Cutler could transition this into like staying for the
right,
Dolphins
like a job because Tannehill hasn't really panned out.
I mean, and then when he does pan out, he gets hurt.
Right.
That's been like the thing the last 3 seasons.
He's been in process for the past 2
seasons. And they
seasons.
gave him a huge extension, so maybe it's just
I don't know, but I agree with you. New England, Miami, Buffalo, and the Jets. Next, we're going NFC North.
Packers for a year. I mean, Packers number 1.
Okay.
Vikings number 2. Or
what you want to throw in Detroit?
I'm gonna say Detroit number 2.
I mean, their offense
Detroit
is great.
second place. Vikings 3rd place, and the Bears 4th place. The Bears are. I mean, Trubisky has been playing well in this preseason, though.
Right.
So
I
I
mean,
think that might work for them.
It could definitely
not this
work.
year.
For me, it's going to be a tie between the Vikings and the Packers. Because with Sam Bradford, he plays the way he did the first half when he got there. I think they're going to be just fine because the defense is that stout. And then you can put Detroit in a close 3rd, and Chicago's going to be in the end because he's Chicago.
All right, I respect it.
Okay, AFC North, who you have? That's a tough division.
I'm gonna say Steelers take it this year
Yes, I
because
agree.
because of Joe Hayden yesterday.
Yes, good point. Good point.
That's a huge upgrade for their defense.
Absolutely.
Their offense is spectacular. That's another spectacular.
Health is going to be an
offense.
issue, though. Health is
Also, yeah, because that's the thing with the Steelers. Go ahead.
So yeah, I got Steelers first, Bengals second. I feel like not having Joe Flacco for a little bit, like I feel like that little back injury of his is gonna hamper him for a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't think the Ravens have that great of a defense going into this year.
Right. And I don't really know. There's nothing really special about the Ravens this year. I don't know. It's something about it. And of course you got Browns dead last. That's the end of the story. I say, what do you think? 0-16 or 1-15?
4-12.
4-12. Really?
Yeah.
All right. Good. Moving on, NFC South. That's another tough division.
That's a Bucks. I'm calling it. That's the Bucks division.
No,
to
it's
lose
not.
This year.
I agree with you. It's gonna be Falcons first.
It's gonna be Bucks first.
Okay, you know what? And then I'll give it to Carolina. I gotta give it to Carolina. I like the addition of Christian McCaffrey, and Cam can figure it out. You gotta stay healthy.
Cam's gonna come in second. They're gonna bounce back, but
yeah, and then Bucks third, Saints fourth.
I just think the Falcons did get better on defense too.
Right.
But I don't know, man. That Bucks team.
The Bucks team is
something
good.
about that Bucks team.
Moving on to AFC South, the worst division in football. I gotta go Tennessee, Jaguars. No, Tennessee, Houston, Jaguars, Colts.
I agree.
Do you agree?
I agree.
All right, yeah, no, there's no argument there. Then NFC West, another tough division.
That's
It's a tougher division.
Seahawks 1, Rams 2. Yeah.
With Goff.
The Rams turned it on. Not with Goff being like their best player, but Goff is just not gonna mess it up.
So, Seahawks, Arizona, Carson Palmer can stay healthy.
Nah, they're just getting too old out there.
And then LA, and then San Francisco. San Francisco. That's where it's gonna
San
lie.
Francisco's rebuilding.
Yes, they are. Very much so. And then the last division, AFC West. The addition of the Las
Raiders,
Vegas.
Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers.
Really? You'll put Raiders first?
Raiders first.
Raiders first?
Yeah. Raiders have been in the basement for you know how long.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Now they're
but
back,
I don't know
and
if
they're not going in the basement anytime soon.
But do you really think they're going to be first, though?
Yeah.
Would you want to throw it to the Chiefs?
No.
You wouldn't want to throw it to the Chargers? Because they're also quite good this year.
I think the whole moving thing is going to mess the Chargers up this year.
Okay. I'll go on board with you. So yeah, Raiders first. I would say Chiefs second. And then we have Broncos last because the quarterback situation is just terrible. The defense is great. Quarterback situation is
I'm
terrible.
going to say Chargers last.
You think?
Because their quarterback, yeah.
I don't know. I like the Chargers. I have a soft spot for the Chargers. All right. Now we're strictly only going to talk Penn State. This is the final 15 minutes of every show is going to be Penn State only. We're Penn State guys. Go to Penn State. Why not talk about our team a little bit? Show it off. So right now,
I don't even like Penn State. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Leave the booth.
I'm just kidding.
Leave the booth.
I'm just kidding.
So right now we have Penn State versus Akron, 12 p.m. Saturday. Wait, I know this is going to be a dumb question, but who do you think is going to win?
I think we're going to win.
Now, MVP of the game. We have who's going to go off first?
Saquon.
Saquon?
Because they're going to have to run the ball. If the weather doesn't permit, they're going to have to run the ball. Offensive line is strong. They're going to... This is like...
I would probably say the biggest thing for this game, again, we got to get Trace warmed up.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on Trace. I
want
like
to see
Trace.
a few bombs from him.
Yeah, I want to see a few bombs. I want to see if the accuracy is going to be there. I want that mid-range. I want the mid-range passes to be crisp.
Yeah.
Sure, the deep ball is nice, and we have good receivers for it. But I want the mid-range passes to be nice and crisp, and no issues at all. I'm talking like professional level. Because if not, that's going to be a major issue this season.
Also,
We'll be back next week again, every Thursday from 5 to 6.
Just getting started. Pitt week. Ooh,
Pitt
man,
week is going to
I'm
be
coming
good.
for Pitt week.
A lot of things
I'm
to talk
coming for
about.
Pitt week. I've been sitting on this for a whole year, just stewing. just getting hot about it. I can't wait.
And
But we got to take care of Akron first.
you
That's
take care
the
of
thing.
Akron. Let's get the rust off first, and we'll take care of Pitt handily.